All right, guys, this video is going to be how to set up the computer for worship, how to get everything and run it, and then what to do after service is done, including the lights. Here's the computer. I just turned it on by clicking this button on top of the tower. And the password is, again, password, P-A-S-S-W-O-R-D, and the number one. And that should enter you into the computer as it's loading in. You can come back here. You are also in charge of lights, so you need to press the on button. Make sure all these are up except for baptistry. The only time we're turning on the baptistry, which you can see in the background, is when there's a baptism. When there's a baptism, you turn it on to indicate it's ready to go. They come down, they do the baptism. After they are done with it, you turn it off, okay? And I'm gonna go ahead and turn on the projection screen. So this bottom right, and you can see that there's a green light blinking, and it will slowly turn on screen. Right behind you is a door, and we're gonna open this door and go through and go to the breaker box. There is a light switch just on the inside, and you'll notice 4 black lines. We wanna flip these switches on, okay? And those turn on the rest of the lights. Don't ask me, our wiring is a little bit janky. That's okay. We can go ahead and close that door and come to the computer. Down here, we have 2 tabs, Pro Presenter and Google Chrome. It's gonna ask you which profile. Click My Profile, please. And it will automatically go to the top screen so that you can see and pull up several things while doing Pro Presenter. You want to go to this tab, PCO, Planning Center Online, and you're going to want to click the first one. Okay, this is our upcoming service, and you can see the order of service and what needs to be done. And then I need to open up a new tab, and I'm going to go over here to Resi. Resi is where we send our live stream service, and then this company sends it to Facebook. So I'm gonna go to Sunday, and you will see that there are 2 tabs here, an encoder, which is what we send our live stream to, and then Facebook, which is what Resi is gonna send out to Facebook. Now this encoder should start way earlier than service. If you're doing sound, if you're doing like a checkup and a warm-up and sound checks and stuff, most likely you will see some video happening right here. When you're on Facebook, you need to be, this will show what Facebook is seeing. Right here it says starting soon. When Facebook Live is going, you will see video. When the service is over, you'll want to go to this tab, you'll want to click Facebook, and down here you should see an option that says stop streaming. Click stop streaming. If it says are you sure, click yes. Wait for a bit and it will shut down the stream. Now on to our services. So right here you will see some playlists: 9:30 a.m. Easter, 6 p.m. Wednesday Youth, Upper Room, etc. We can delete and create ones if we need to, but for your sake, most likely you will already have yours up here. If I'm gone for multiple Sundays, it will indicate, it will have a date attached to it. So it will say like June 1st, 9:30, June 8th, 9:30. So you just make sure that you're on the right playlist. And you'll see if I click a different playlist, that bottom left there, it switches with it. So we're gonna go to our Sunday morning playlist, okay? This was last Sunday, so this was Mother's Day where we dedicated some babies, right? And you'll see that you can just click through it and it goes through the different elements. Well, once you click through, you can also scroll through. The most important things are at the beginning of service, make sure that you click this first slide and it automatically runs through all these slides. It just does a slideshow while people are walking into the service. It does announcements and a countdown. So just make sure that's all good. If the countdown gets to 0 and nobody is up there to do a welcome, nobody's up there to do a first song, baptism, whatever, it's okay. Just continue to let it run until somebody comes up for the welcome. Then you click the welcome slide. All right. Then you click the welcome slide, and you can scroll down and do the next element. Another important thing, you'll notice that this slide has 3 slides, and you're asking, why does this one only show a graphic? Well, these do different things. You'll notice on the far right here, if I click the first one, that's one thing. If I click the middle one, it shows it on all 3, and if I click the next one, it goes back to kind of like a blank canvas, okay? We just need to make sure that when you're going from baby dedication to the next element, that there's like a space, a time, because somebody might be talking. If somebody's talking and it's not baby dedication, you probably want it blank. When they talk about the baptism video, click the baptism video, it should automatically stop on its own. And then when it's done, you can just click here. They might say a prayer, they might do another little introduction, they might invite people to stand up and sing, whatever it is, okay? And let's just go over here for right now. These are our 3 multi-view screens, okay? The top screen is what the projection screen has on, or what the congregation sees. The middle screen is what Facebook Live, what we send Facebook Live, which is a green screen, okay? And then this is what the singers see on the stage confidence monitors that are attached to the balcony. So if I click the first slide, you'll notice, morning, I see you in the sunrise every morning, right? Here's the slide for congregation, lower thirds for Facebook Live, and then you see what the singers see so that they can sing along. And not only that, but it gives them a cheat sheet because it shows just the first 2 lines of the next slide, okay? So there's our multi-view. Going back, just follow along, and the most important thing is always clicking the first slide. Even though there's nothing on there, you always need to click the first slide. I put a lot of settings on these slides. When you are completely done, make sure that the last slide, usually it doesn't say that, but it was Mother's Day. Okay, it usually says first groups or something like that. After you click this last slide, you need to go back up here to the Resi tab, click Facebook, turn off the stream. You press OK, wait for it to turn off, and you let it sit here on the first group slide. Let all of the lights be on, because people will talk after service before they head off to first group or before they head home. You are more than welcome to go to first group right now. However, since you are still in charge of this computer and lights, you will need to come back here after everybody is gone to turn off the lights, turn off the projector, which is clicking the on button twice, 1, 2, and it will turn off. Close out the programs, shut the computer down, and don't forget that right behind you, these 4 breakers need to be flipped off. Okay? Other than that, you should be good to go. I hope that explains the majority of it. If you are wanting to know more about ProPresenter and how you can help out, there are a ton of YouTube videos, tutorial videos.